What's up guys, Jones Gaming here back again. So today we're gonna talk some few points that I'm gonna do for this month, and towards notes I'm gonna talk about is finally Rainbow Six Siege Operation White Noise. The season is finally over today. Today we're actually moving across to Operation Chimera. The operation has been going on. There was actually a test server going on. I think it was around 14 GB. I never actually tried to play the game because I don't have minimum requirement yet, so I thought it was such a need to actually play the game. So right now I'm kind of thrilled that finally the update, though it does come late towards us guys in East Africa, because right now as we speak the download is continuing on the background. Well, about 6 hours or so, because it's actually I think it's around 14 GB, the actual full patch of the game. And with that will mean there'll be 2 new operators, Finca and Lion. Great operators. I've seen them in action play. Also I'm expecting or wanna try that new map of killing those zombies. But still, to my preference, I see a lot of developers going into zombie apocalyptic universe kind of a thing, of which I'm kind of like, why are they like actually doing that? Anyways, I don't know. Maybe people like it. Maybe it's a sell point. I don't know. But to me, I see it's like a meh. They are kind of Ubisoft are trying to do, but that is whatever about Rainbow Six Siege. Apart from the season getting over, what I can say, Operation White Noise was actually nice. I actually really enjoyed playing Operation White Noise. So far I've unlocked 3 attackers and 4 defenders, so that's just like 7 operators. But they say that with this patch coming out, they'll be giving us starter guys like new 4 operators or 6 operators. So in order to give us more competitive feel and also more involved in the game, because people like us, we need to actually grind. For me to unlock my 7th operator, it took me approximately 2 weeks, of which I had to actually grind every single time in order to unlock and get more points. So that's it. My experience so far, I'm not yet so far much or ranked, because I've got like 6 more matches to play, so I could be able to be ranked wild, but I'm not so into rank right now, because the most important things I need to first of all to earn and get is to know how the game inside out, know different mobs, know how operators behave. I'm still a noob. I've actually helped some people in some kind of sticky situation, but I always see that it's like by luck or by chance that I was able to shoot down or attack somebody back. But that's it for my experience. So far, level doesn't matter, but I'm currently level 35. I guess so, not sure. But yes, I'm currently in level 35 in the game. I'm still continuing grinding. I'm repeating myself again. So yeah, I'm continuing grinding because the love of this game is practically enjoyable. Even though the multiplayer, about the multiplayer, I've heard they're gonna ban people who are gonna use insensitive word or chats. So that's gonna suck for some people, because some people are actually mean when actually talking to you back. I don't mind these young kids ranting or saying my mic is loud. And furthermore, I don't have a mic. I usually use my camera that I was given by my friend as a mic. So I can't actually know if I'm loud or my keyboard is loud, especially my keyboard. They say it's so loud, they're clicking and clacking. I told them sorry, but some of them are actually mean. They actually insult you. Some kids, I believe some kids. I've met some decent guys who are just like helping you out and really nice. I don't mind. I got also my moments when somebody is noobing around and I feel like he's actually right there, and then I'm like, I'll go berserk and maybe I go ranting a little bit, but that's to it. I mean, I don't take this game so seriously like as some people do. Like they go in the extent they have to use insulting manner or language. I know it's all about the gaming community in a multiplayer universe, but I see some things that just way too much overboard to do just because you didn't like something in the game or from your players. That doesn't make any sense. You just play for the fun. If it was competitive, that's another different topic or area. But this is just a game. People need to take this thing as a game and take it easily. I know to some people just feel like I'm not making any sense, but to me it's just a game. I decided to take R6 because I want to play this game and it's really nice. It's really competitive. There's PUBG and PUBG. These are the survival games, but I don't seem to like it because I always see it's all about guys just rabbiting on people, and I don't know. I didn't like it. Okay, it's nice to watch people dying and killing each other and ranting, but to me personally, I didn't actually enjoy even thinking of buying it. So I passed to Rainbow Six Siege. So on to my next point. So I'm gonna talk about the next project I'm trying to think that I can manage to get it. So on my previous video, you saw a small clip with some weird audio, holding a GTX 1050. MSI Gaming X from X Gamers. So luckily, when I was just moving around in the shop, actually they've got pretty nice things. I saw they had some motherboards from ASUS for the Ryzen sockets. So if you guys wanna buy some Ryzen sockets, you can motherboards. You can buy from them locally if you want to. It's not a must, but if you want to buy from them, they have them. So when I was looking around to look for a mouse pad, he told me there was a MSI GTX 1050 for around 23k. I was like, wow, this is actually nice. This is pretty nice. Like, for once, I have a hope that I can actually get a GPU at this crazy Bitcoin craze. And furthermore, to those Bitcoin miners, I don't like you guys. I can't use more than that. I cannot use insulting words, but I don't like you guys. You guys are actually making this craze to go way overboard. As people have been saying, they believe that this Bitcoin mining craze, it will continue even next year. People thought like the third quarter of this year things will be better, but as things are going, I don't see anytime soon the prices will become normalized and be sold at the MSRP. So that's bad. It's really bad for people like actually us. I don't mind. I don't mind. People want to mine. You know, there's some people that want just to buy GPUs, and apart from gaming or rendering or doing video editing, they want to like actually get the money back or get some to cash. I don't mind you guys. You can actually do whatever you think that's right with their GPUs. But there's these guys who think like, oh, we need to have these GPUs, so you're gonna buy everything and say to these guys you can take the middle finger to whatever you want to take it. Yeah. So that's those kind of people. They're actually making me to go ranting and losing my mind because we cannot get any decent GPU on the best price at this current market we are in. It is nearly impossible, and if you actually can get, it's by luck. But right now, even my local friends, even the guys who are shipping me, any person, they're taking advantage of this moment because they know you're desperate of a GPU and they'll sell at any price that you want to. I have passed on many offers from 1060, but the money I was being offered, it was so way overboard that I couldn't afford. And I'm still so mad that over last year I sold my GPU at the RX 470. It was still a nice card. It used to give me a nice frames and could support many games. Even at 4K, I used to get like 20 FPS if I turned down the textures and details. But when I saw this deal at X Gamers, I know some people really hate X Gamers, but I don't know. That guy is actually nice. There's some deals, of course, that are way overboard, and it's not making any sense. But in all matters taken in consideration, this is called business. You cannot actually sell the price that your customers want to buy at just to please them. You have to make business. You need to make profit in order to pay your employees, taxes and rent, and even yourself, in order to feel to continue doing this business. So yes, to those guys who runs that they are way overboard, it is not quite actually cheap to run a business. I once ran a business like the shisha business, and it was really stressful because I couldn't manage keeping up with the bills, the here and there, the traveling, the buying of shisha pots, my friends were helping me out. They needed their cart. So yeah, it is kinda stressful running a business, and I really understand this guy. So if he's genuinely saying this is how it costs and this is the markup profit he needs to get, so I need to understand him. So when back to my point, so the GeForce 1050 is a decent card. At 1080p gaming, it can actually do frames. Do good nice frames, because I have watched some YouTube channels. The MSI, this I think that this model or similar to this model, it can do like 60 FPS on Rainbow Six Siege, but but you have to think about the Ubisoft games are not actually stable. You have seen it at Watch Dogs, you have seen it at Xbox 2, you have seen it as most of the Assassin's Creed franchise. You have seen in like practically those heavy games. They used to say that it can run better on PC, and turns out to be running better on consoles, but doesn't get typical today. So yeah, at my current setup and let's say the RAM, the CPU, I think when I throw with these two, with the 1050 together, it will actually give me a boost and also give me some good textures and also good resolution that I can actually play with Rainbow Six Siege. Because the only thing I'll consider buying this GPU is I want just to have easy time playing Rainbow Six Siege. That's the one and my only reason, and also to record some gameplays from that game and also make some YouTube videos. Even I want to increase my resolution when rendering my videos, because I'll have a GPU and I'll go back to NVIDIA. Okay, I was once an NVIDIA fanboy, then AMD, now I'm back to NVIDIA because NVIDIA right now is the next to close to buy than AMD. So these features are it's the PCI Express 16 lane 3.0, so that's kudos. OC mode is for the core clock goes to 56 megahertz. That's decent. Memory core clock speed goes to 7,108 megahertz. Nice. 2 GB. So that's the standard version of all 1050s. It's 2 GB GDDR5 memory type. So that's yes. And to add on top of it, the card runs on a 6-pin connector, of which my power supply runs on it. And the minimum requirement for the power supply to run this card is 300 watts. So I'm at 500 watts. So that's a kudos for me. So I can actually run this GPU and support the X12. So I'm pretty much okay. If I get this card, I'm pretty much okay to survive this bit mining craze till we get to hear the next lineup of NVIDIA card or new lineup for the AMD guys. But still, it won't make any difference. Even if they release what kind of a card, there will be no difference whatsoever. So yeah, that's just to it about the next budget or the next thing I want to plan to get if hopefully if you're in March, around April, mid-April or end of April, I'll be able to get the card, and by I think by then I'll be over like 40 in R6, or I'll be like now past noobness, because I want by the end of the year like a pro and I've got like every character, because but then I'll be keeping checking about R6, because R6 is the only game I actually like playing competitive with people, even though I still suck, sorry guys. Yes, and that's it, that's all to it. And and the next thing, gaming headphones. As you guys can remember, there's a list that I saved on Junior. That was the gaming mouse pad, gaming mouse, gaming headphones, and there's a camera, and what? I think those are the major ones. So far I didn't buy the mouse pad from Junior. I bought it from my local pal in town, the one piece. Oh my god, this thing actually feels nice. I've loved the texture, I love the feel, I love the design, I love everything about it. So this is actually pretty nice. The mouse I bought from X Gamers, I talked about it, the review, and so far the mouse is stunningly good for me. Nothing about it has disappointed me so far, but the mouse is actually nice, and it costs about 1950. For the gaming mouse pad, it's going for 1800 full size. You won't get disappointed. Worth every dime that you're gonna invest in this, and it feels nice. Trust me, it feels very nice. And also for the headphones, Kilimani gave me a notification that they've already dispatched it from China, so it is on its way. So probably next week, over the weekend, I'll get it. Hopefully, I'm gonna unbox it with you guys and give me your comments and everything. What else? What else? Oh, thinking of anime. So over last month I had ordered a Naruto headband from the Hidden Village. If you guys are Naruto fanheads like me, okay, it's been long, but I decided to buy a headband from Naruto Otaku. So I took one. I had ordered last month. They told me to go take literally the whole of this month, I guess so. But I think it's near. I booked it beginning of last month, so I think it's nearing the end, because I talked to one of the guys, told me like probably around 10 I'll get my headband, so I'll have a headband. I also chose the anime fanatic things I wanna do. I wanna buy a kimono. Yes, I wanna buy a kimono from Bleach characters. Not actually buy. I think I was informed there's a lady in Nairobi that actually shonisha people kimono and any cosplay anime related. So I was thinking of going and get made a Hitsugaya kimono, because I really want to prepare something for the movie job. I think it'll be on next month. I won't complete, but I just want to try and have a cosplay to do. And she was doing it for around 4,000, so 4,000 is actually nice. I didn't have the money at the moment, but if I had the money, trust me, I could have just gone and deposited and just waited for my cosplay to come. But I couldn't, because I had too much things to do, too many people to pay, and also I had like tech unboxing to do, and doing unboxing needs money, so I had to sacrifice one thing to buy another. So if hopefully I can squeeze to pay her to start making the cosplay, it will be really nice. And in the meanwhile, I'll be able to talk to Mr. Ibrahim from X Gamers to shikilia me the card, the 1050, because I also need a 1050. And maybe in the future, I'll be now thinking of getting a decent camera, like a Sony or a Canon, whichever I'm able to get in at the moment. So those are only the things I needed you guys to know about and get updated. I'll be continue pushing more content and more things to talk about. Every single thing that comes to my head, and I'm still within my week time frame to upload, because I told you I cannot upload a video every day, so I'll be doing 3 times in a week. So if I love company, like today I don't have company, so if like I love company, if somebody wants to join in towards my vlog, I'll tell them to join in and talk and everything, because I want to get more interactive comments and commentary. Like I've been actually doing vlogs when I'm getting out, so I'm getting out of my shell and actually embracing recording, like without fear or feeling people are gonna watch me or anything. No. So yeah, I'm beginning to adapt and evolve as a YouTuber. As I said, this is just strictly a side hobby that I do that makes me feel, I think it's like a more of an ego boost. I don't have a really very nice speech pattern. I'm really trying, because I came to realize that I cannot talk without stammering once or twice or even 4 times. But whatever I'm trying to communicate, I want you guys to understand, to share, and also to subscribe. That's more of also more of ego boosting. If you subscribe to this channel, I'll feel more appreciated. I'll feel more to do stuff for you guys, and to see and to actually to get empowered and to know what actually is going around. And also to those new guys, I really want you guys to join us, because everybody can do this on your free time, and you can manage also and improve your skills. There will be no worse. You can actually do better. Also, I'm still trying to get the gist of these editing skills and whatnot, but I'm thinking I'm getting to there. So, and to the guide, there's a guy actually won a voucher from me, and as I promised, I gave him something. It's not actually a game, but I just told him, like, you know what, you know what makes you feel happy, or you know what you really want to do, whatever voucher I've given to you. So I just gifted him, and it's happy. At least I met somebody in my community feel happy being a member of my community. So I encourage you guys, do not I really don't like this. I don't like people being in my channel just because there's an offer or there's a gift voucher. I just want you guys to be genuinely be here because you want to comment and know something from me. If there's something wrong I said, or doesn't make sense, or whatever, comment. I'll go do research on it, and I'll reply back on the comment section below. So there is no, I actually accept criticism in my videos, because that's how I'll grow, and that's how I'll maintain to know what you guys really want, and to see. And if you like more of those vlogs that I do during my weekends, walking around and uploading, and I'm talking to people about the stuff they're selling, tell me. Also, more stories are unboxing. If you want you guys me to do more unboxing of tech, I'm also done for it. If I get the time and the money, fine, I can do a review. I won't be like the JZ2 Cents or the Linus or whatever. No, I'll just do like the normal expression, and I see a new thing and just talk about it. So that's it for today, guys. Until next time, maybe towards Friday, I'm not sure, or I get a new something to unbox or to talk about, or I talk about more of Rainbow Six Siege. I guess that's it for today. So have a lovely week and stay safe, and keep warm, because it's the rainy season. So ciao. Jeff,